New year, same signals. What your body has been warning you about. Every year, January arrives with promises, new habits, new routines, new motivation, but the body doesn't respond to promises. It responds to patterns. And the uncomfortable truth is this: most people don't start the new year unhealthy. They started ignoring signals they've been receiving for years. Fatigue that no amount of sleep fixes, weight that doesn't respond like it used to, brain fog, lower drive, reduced performance, and for many men, erectile dysfunction. Not as a sudden problem, but as a gradual change. Here's what most people don't understand. Erectile dysfunction is rarely a bedroom problem. It's often the first visible sign of deeper metabolic and vascular dysfunction. The body whispers before it breaks. Most people wait for it to scream. ED as a physiological signal. From a medical standpoint, this matters. The blood vessels supplying erectile tissue are smaller than the coronary arteries. When blood flow becomes compromised, this system fails first. Not because it's weak, but because it's sensitive. So when function changes here, it's often reflecting endothelial dysfunction, insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, impaired nitric oxide production. In other words, circulation problems don't begin in the heart. They're detected earlier elsewhere. Treating ED as an isolated issue misses the point. Masking it without addressing the system delays the warning. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. Because vascular health affects everything downstream: energy, cognition, hormones, confidence. Why motivation fails? This is where New Year's resolutions collapse. Motivation feels powerful, but it's temporary. Biology isn't. Your metabolism doesn't care how inspired you feel. It responds to insulin exposure. Inflammatory load, mitochondrial demand, repetition. That's why extreme plans fail, and why discipline outperforms motivation every time. Discipline isn't punishment, it's alignment with how the body actually works. Intermittent fasting, not a trend. Intermittent fasting isn't magic, and it isn't for everyone. But physiologically, when used correctly, it does something important. It lowers baseline insulin levels. It improves insulin sensitivity. It reduces inflammatory signaling. It supports endothelial repair. Most people aren't eating too much, they're eating too often. Constant feeding keeps insulin elevated. Elevated insulin blocks fat utilization, and chronically high insulin damages vascular function. Fasting restores metabolic flexibility, the ability to switch between fuel sources efficiently. That flexibility directly influences hormone balance, blood flow, energy production. This is about restoration, not restriction. Exercise as a circulatory intervention. Exercise isn't about appearance, it's about circulation. Resistance training improves glucose disposal, preserves lean tissue, supports testosterone production. Cardiovascular training enhances nitric oxide availability, improves vascular elasticity, reduces systemic inflammation. You don't need extremes. You need 3 to 4 days of resistance training, 2 to 3 days of cardiovascular conditioning, consistent movement patterns. Exercise trains blood vessels, not just muscles, and blood flow determines function. Discipline and closing identity. This year doesn't require reinvention. It requires honesty. Your body's always communicating. Fatigue is information, weight gain is information, loss of function is information. Ignoring signals doesn't make them disappear. It just delays consequences. Intermittent fasting, structured movement, repetition, not as punishment, but as respect for biology. Once you understand what's really going on, discipline stops feeling hard. It becomes logical. And when you stop negotiating with your health, everything changes.